One of the oddest things that have come about with the COVID-19 restrictions around the world is the rise of videos where angry conspiracy theorist guys go off about the government in videos that are filmed almost exclusively within their cars.
Have you watched the footage properly? Because I have.
An incredible amount of these guys, most of them really, film these videos inside of their cars. So it's led a lot of people to ask the question, why? Like, why is that a thing? Now, filming an anti-government screed inside your car is not as easy as it looks.
It's flattened as much as it is between the lump. Just lost you there, guys, out of excitement.
However, filming in your car does solve some common amateur filmmaking issues. As someone with a bit of experience in this area, I feel qualified to shed some light on this phenomenon. So here are the 3 reasons why so many guys film themselves in their cars. Reason number 1, lighting. The inside of most people's houses is not like a studio. It doesn't have very good lighting. It's often too dark, which, doesn't make for a very nice shot. And, the lighting in most people's houses is on the top of the ceiling. So it's this top-down lighting, which is not very appealing. And also, if you're filming with a laptop, like the lighting there is just horrible. You can get a proper lighting rig, but of course that costs money. No one wants to spend money on that. So the best alternative, the cheapest and best alternative, as any filmmaker knows, the cheapest and best lighting source is the sun. So it makes a lot of sense to film outdoors. However, that presents its own challenges, which brings me on to number 2, sound. Filming outside is normally alright, but sometimes the wind picks up and it can be really, really distracting. Look, if Dictator Dan and his cronies in there. Now, again, you can minimize this by buying some tech, but that's expensive and it makes the shooting a bit more complicated. Another issue with filming outside is if you don't want to hold the camera, then, finding a place to set up the camera can be a bit of a challenge as well in nature. In addition to the sound of the wind, there are other atmospheric noises such as helicopters, barking dogs, and people yelling at you from passing cars.
Oi, you're an idiot!
Which brings me to my next point number 3, privacy. So even if the sound and lighting in your house is fine, there are still some other issues to contend with. For starters, you need to find a suitable background. If your background is messy, it can be distracting, and you might end up showing something personal and embarrassing that you don't want your audience to see. Additionally, if you live with other people, it can be impossible to avoid distractions. And the thing about masks is that they're actually... Hey, I think I blocked the toilet again. Sorry. So, by filming in the car, you get decent standard of lighting, a decent standard of sound, and a decent level of privacy. If there's plenty of sunlight and you're in a quiet area, then, it makes a pretty decent... filming spot, and there's very little chances of you being interrupted. Think about it. If you saw a guy talking to himself in a parked Suzuki Swift, would you go up and talk to him? I don't think you would. No. So there we go. I hope that explains the mystery of why so many YouTube videos of guys talking are filmed inside of their cars. So if you'd like to film your own unhinged rant against the government, all you'll need is a car, a filming device, and something to secure that filming device to the car. You don't want to let it fall off.
There we go. Good to see you again. Just dropped the good old phone. So we'll prop that back up there. There we go.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment and please subscribe by hitting the below button. Your support does mean a lot. This channel mainly focuses on food reviews, in fact, almost exclusively food reviews. So if that sounds appealing to you, please make sure to subscribe. I do appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.